Action.
Okay, so as you can see, I'm going like this, so I look like a fat fuck. Because you have to arch your back like backwards like this to make this thing work. Now, if you could see, put that focus on the top there. See how it goes up and down? That's supposed to get the Z-axis gimbal, and that's supposed to do that. Now, the thing that's good about this is it removes tension from the shoulder, so you could film with this all day long, so long as you're just like relaxed back like this and look like a pregnant woman all the time. But the thing is, that's what it is. So out of the box, they said that this thing is going to be able to film, without going up and down. Now, when I do ninja walk, it's exactly the same, to be honest with you. So you don't really need to buy this, but if you want to take the tension off, you would probably want to take this, which is what we need when we're filming a movie. But this Z-axis is probably not needed to buy, but we'll see. We're going to test it out right now and see if it is out of the box. So I'm not going to do ninja walk on this. I'm going to walk normally so you guys can see if it is what they claim it is, which is out of the box. You can get no up and down shots and stable shots. All right, so now we're going to go into that. Go over there. Okay, so first we're going to walk. Okay, now we're going to do some backup shots like this, and then I'm going to run to her. Okay, this is walking fast. So like I said, it's really comfortable backing up fast. Now for running, we're going to run right now. Now I'm going to ask you to go over there to the corner all the way to the end. So now we're going to just see how it is without a talent. So there's nothing hiding, as I know a lot of you guys like when I do that. So I'm just walking normally here. So I'm just walking normal, as you can see. Surprised my talent doesn't laugh at me, because it's funny. Now I'm going to ask you to walk, and I'm going to film your back. Now run. Okay, now do me a favor. Open that door. No, not this door. That door over there. Because I want to jump over that stair. Now remember, when you're running with this thing, because this thing sticks up so freaking high, it's kind of problematic because you could crash into things. So be very mindful on where you're running to. So we're going to do it right now. Hold on, open it again, because I'm going to jump down the stairs. So, there you go, that's that. Now come to me. I'm just going to jump up and down, so you guys are going to see. So we're going to see how the heck that worked. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. We're gonna go into it on the aftermath. In the computer, we're gonna go to my final say on it after I'm gonna see exactly what I filmed. Stay tuned. Hello guys, so now we're gonna do the aftermath here. So from the looks of things, as you can see, in the beginning, I mean, this is my first time actually using it that was just on a practice walking normally. I always, when I use this, I use it with a ninja walk, which kind of defeats the purpose. If you see, it does kind of eliminate the up and down movement, so that's a good thing, a little bit, but it kind of has that floating thing as the Osmo had with the Z-axis gimbal. It kind of looks like it was kind of like floating around, like, so maybe there is something to do with the tension, and I need to experiment a little. But if I were to leave this with somebody who's not a professional, walking right out and doing it, it produces good results, especially if you see when you're following someone, it really hides things, which you could do even without it. The truth of the matter is, for $400, I don't know if I would exactly recommend it. Only because, that's my truth to you guys. Only because I think the unit itself, if you just get it to hang down, it's good because it keeps the pressure off your shoulders. Because even though this thing doesn't weigh that much, when you're holding something like this or even like that, eventually it's going to strain you, and you're going to have to continuously put it down on that whatever tripod crap that they have, or you could get those big extenders that you could put it on those huge stands. But again, it's like, I don't know if I would really, for that I would do it, just for the support. I don't know if I would get that piece, because for me, for example, I used, I used to be with heavy rigs using Steadicams and even Flycams. Even Flycams and all those stuff. I used to use them all the time, and I had no issue with them whatsoever, because I know how to do the ninja walk, which is where you walk in like this from heel to toe, like that, with a little arched back like this. Now, I told my friend that I have to be like a pregnant woman with my stomach like this, and, arch my back all the way with a stomach pounding out. And he told me that I didn't strap it. There's this thing that you could tighten it on you, and it wasn't very tight on me. And that's why the thing was sinking a little down. So he said he was going to show me. But again, like, this is out of the box. You put it on, and it was just comfortable for me to do that. But for you, you might want to be a little, ducked or something. But whatever. The point is, it does achieve what it's meant to achieve. I wouldn't say it's exactly like they say, because there is still a little bit of up and down motion. But if you look at me, I'm jumping up and down. I was jogging in place. I was doing stuff. And it was pretty cool. And if you're walking very slow with it, and for running shots, it was kind of like a little bit of a move. But again, it might have been some kind of tension thing. But again, if you're doing like a chasing scene or whatever against somebody, it's going to hide it, and you could do it regularly with that. So I'm going to say, if you guys want it, definitely purchase it. It's something good to have, especially if you guys have never done the ninja walk before. And you're going to see there is a difference. If you look at my footage from before, when I was testing out the Ronin, I tested out with the Tamron 11 to 16. I think it's called Tamron, right? Yeah, whatever it is. 11 to 16, and that one, I gotta tell you, it's a heavy lens too. Not as heavy as that, but it's a heavy lens, and it produced results, and it was fine. But again, like, also when I wasn't doing the ninja walk, you would see a lot of up and down motion. Now, I do think it's more evident when you use that, the support. But when you use the support with that thing, it's going to be like you're holding it. So it's going to be a little bit better than you holding it out of the box. Okay, if you use the support without the Z-axis, it's going to be much worse than you holding it with your hands. I'm telling you that, because I've used it before, and I rather not have it and deal with the pain and produce good results than, come out with something half-assed. But if you get that Z-axis gimbal that's on top of there, that thing that just moves up and down, I wouldn't know if I call it a gimbal. It's a Z-axis contraption. So I would say it would give you it'll be a little bit better than you not doing the ninja walk and hand holding it. Okay, handheld. So if you're just starting out, I would recommend it. For somebody like you guys, it would probably be you guys. I don't know who's watching this, but somebody who's beginning in the field, I would definitely recommend that. I think it's a must-have for beginners, and I would give it a 10 out of 10 based on that. It is heavy a little bit, like I mentioned before. It has a little heaviness to it. There is a difference between it, but it's worth the price, okay, especially if you're starting out. Now, if you guys are professionals, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm giving it a 5 out of 10, a 50%, only because it does not do what it says it does, and you have to do the ninja walk, so you might as well just hold it, deal with the pain, guys, and you'll be fine. Now, like I said, if you're doing... you don't want to do handheld, you want to get some support, then unfortunately, if you want that support, you're going to have that Z-axis gimbal, because even if you do the ninja walk with the support, you're going to get the up and down motion, because that support, unless you make it extremely loose, which it's not going to support you anymore, the damn thing's going to fall. Okay, so you know, you won't be able to take the weight off, and therefore there's no point. But you know, with that Z-axis gimbal, you can make that work for you. And you know, so for people that need the support, I would say that's a 10 out of 10. For people like me who don't really give a fuck and could do it handheld and deal with the pain after like 15 minutes, I wouldn't care. I would say it's a 5 out of 5. I'm sorry, but it's just not. I find myself doing the ninja walk much better. I get much smoother tracking and much, you know, like how I track things and stuff. And it moves the way I want it to move, where this thing kind of takes over. And my friend told me that too. He uses it professionally all the time, and he told me it does kind of take over a little bit, so you need to compensate and you need to be wise on how to do it. So it's like another way to learn. Maybe if I did learn that way, I would say something else, but something, you know, if you could do it just by handheld and you're getting better results, I don't see why you should spend $400. Now the Serene costs like what, $600, $1,000, totally totally worthless for the price. I'm saying for something for $300, $400 made in India, the Flowline Placid, that one is pretty darn fucking good. Now the Serene, I don't know where it's made, but I used it. It's much more lightweight, but it produces exactly the same results as that one. So if I had to go and I was on a budget, I would stick to the $400 mark. Even if I was loaded, I would freaking stick to the $400 mark. There's so much where that money could go instead of spending it on a higher thing. Now my heart does go out to the maker of it, the guy who invented it. He didn't really invent it, because there's other people that did modifications of it. Now, I did try, there's this vest that you could turn your Ronin into something that goes onto like a Steadicam vest. Now, I'm used to Steadicams. When I had it on, I kind of liked the feel of it, but the price they charge, it's like a $3,000 unit. It's ridiculous. It's very stupid. You could just do it yourself, and again, it does produce that little fucking, you know, orbit moving, I don't know, some crap. So I don't recommend that. So I would say I'd rather be handheld. If you see me in doing a long movie that somebody has me recording all the time, like something like a comedy show or you know, some kind of music video that they want me to be behind the scenes all the time, filming it all throughout, I would have to have that support. So I would get that support, but I'd be standing most of the time, and sometimes I'd be moving, so I'd have that support and hardly move, and then move a little bit and do the ninja walk with the Z-axis gimbal, and I'm gonna produce amazing results. So I mean, it depends on what you guys are filming, what you guys are doing. For me, I rather have that. I have this now. I bought it. Like I said, I buy things so you guys don't have to. So I bought it. This is mine. I own it. I'm gonna use it. I mean, but there's no, I think your money could be saved elsewhere, you know, to go elsewhere, like lenses, lighting kits. And also, I do got to apologize because I didn't auto-calibrate it, because I was doing the shoot. I only did it in the video before. But a day later, you know, we were rushing. It was dark, as you saw. It was already getting dark, and I just had my talent come. She just can't return, you know, came from school, so she had to just like schlep everything there and come, you know, you know, I really appreciate it. I got to thank her for that. But the thing is, because of that, everything was done like sort of in a rush. So it is dark. I didn't compensate. I didn't put lights. I didn't put anything. Again, I give you guys real-time results anyway, so it's right out of the box. But I usually do it earlier. But you guys could see it. You see the talent. You see the sidebars. That's why I like doing the tests on there more, because you guys, a lot of you guys wrote to me and told me you loved it, because without the talent, of course, I usually do it, so you guys could see the up and downs of it. Otherwise, you're not going to notice it, you know, at all, because it does a good job, the Ronin, all on its own. So, you know, the up and down motions, you're going to see it in that. So, or when you have a talent with you as you're walking, as you saw in that shot, it hides everything. But when you have the talent way down and you're coming towards and back, you kind of could see the sides, and you'll know how stable it actually is. And, you know, if you have a bad stabilization system, you always got to keep that in mind, to keep things in the sides, you know, and in the foreground and back, you know, all that stuff around you, what's in the vision of you, to keep it away. Kind of like when you had DSLRs and you had to keep away from aliasing of checkered flags and all kinds of crap like that. So that's what it is. You got to always be mindful on what you're doing. With this thing, I think it's pretty cool. Once you learn to master it, I don't think you're going to need that anymore, but it's kind of like training wheels. So, I mean, I like it. It's cool, whatever. I don't see it needed, but I have it now. I'm going to make the most of it, try to make it worth it that I spent that kind of money on it. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. I know some others have done certain tests, similar tests, but they had where they're following talents and stuff like that. And that's not giving you guys the truth. As I said, I always give you guys the truth, so I want you guys to see how it is without the talent, so there's no hiding it and all that. So let me know what you guys think. Like, definitely subscribe, because there's going to be tons of more videos coming out, especially for the Osmo. I'm going to show you, I got this huge ass thing that it's going to be a portable crane, and it's phenomenal, and it's something that you could take with you, especially if you're guerrilla shooting and you don't want to pay the insurance and you want to do quick shots here and there. This is perfectly legal. You'll be able to use it anywhere, and it's not intrusive, and it's freaking awesome. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, dislike. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.